In a far-flung kingdom, there was an unusual tradition. Every year, a new king was chosen, but he could only reign for 1 year. After his year of reign, he was sent to a desolate and dangerous island from which no one had ever returned. It was said that there were wild beasts there, and over time, the island had turned into the graves of kings. One year, as the king was being taken to the island, the people gathered at the shore to bid him farewell. This king was different from the others. From the day he was crowned, he had spent his time wisely. Knowing his fate, he decided to change the course of destiny. During his reign, he secretly began to make preparations for his life on the island. He ordered skilled craftsmen to build a small boat capable of carrying supplies, tools, and equipment. He instructed the royal gardener to grow fast-growing plants that could bear fruit within a year. He called upon the kingdom's wise men to draw maps for him and to study the stars for navigation. When the day of departure arrived, the king stepped onto the boat with a smile, surprising everyone with his optimistic demeanor. As he reached the island, instead of wandering aimlessly, he put his plan into action. He used the supplies to build a sturdy shelter. He planted seeds that soon bore fruits, providing him with food. With the tools he had brought, he crafted weapons to protect himself from wild animals. Months passed, and the king lived on the island not as a prisoner, but as a master. He explored every part of the island, learning its secrets and finding ways to thrive. Meanwhile, back in the kingdom, the people were curious. A year had passed, and contrary to tradition, there was no sign of the new king or the completion of the cycle. News of the king's survival reached them in bits and pieces, carried by whispers among the waves. Finally, a ship was sent to investigate. Upon arrival, the crew was stunned to find not only signs of life, but a thriving community led by the very king they had exiled. The king welcomed them warmly, and his tales spread across the kingdom. In admiration of his cleverness and bravery, the kingdom decided to abolish the tradition. The king returned triumphantly to a new reign, one where his wisdom would guide them into a new era of prosperity and change. The once feared island became a symbol of hope and possibilities, thanks to the ingenuity of a king who dared to dream beyond the limits of tradition.